Stop the Bleeding is made possible by Takeda.
$1,428 boxes of Factor on the wall, 1,428 boxes of Factor. You take one down, you pass it around. 1,427 boxes of Factor on the wall, 1,400.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Why did you start with 1,428?
A great question.
Was it?
And a great question requires a great and very lengthy story.
Oh no.
I was walking through a wheat field one day.
Nope.
Spencer, my wonderful boyfriend, I don't think that song's appropriate right now. We're driving through Mexico, and they lack a lot of resources for bleeding disorders. Factor just isn't as readily available here as it is in the States.
It's fair enough, my sweet Jamie. Fair enough. 1,427 ways to elevate your leg if you sustain an injury up the wall. 1,427 ways to elevate your leg if you sustain an injury up the wall.
Hi there. We're on a road trip to Villahermosa, Tabasco, Mexico, to be a part of the HTC Twinning Program. A twinning program is when an established and well-working HTC is paired with an emerging one to help improve treatment and diagnosis for people with bleeding disorders in that area. So, just to nail it home, the organization leading our twinning program saw us.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
You see, they don't call me a visionary.
As a well-working and professional HTC. Well, either way, this is a very big deal, and we are honored to be a part of it. The one downside...
Stressed? I'm not stressed. I will admit I'm a creature of comfort. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. My husband reads the newspaper as I make coffee. We discuss the news. We exchange musings and anecdotes. Then we head to work separately, where I know my office and I know my coworkers.
Cut my life into pieces! This is my last resort!
But I'm in a new place now, outside of my comfort zone, and I'm spending every waking moment with Spencer, who wasn't even supposed to be here, and who booked our flight to arrive at the incorrect airport, which is a 9-hour drive in a rental car like some rewards card member. Still 5 of the 9 hours away from the HTC where we'll be working. Who's stressed?
Yeah, I flew us into an inconvenient airport. But come on, we're flying to Mexico and the correct airport's not Mexico City.
Get out of my talking head.
Do they get that, though?
Get out of my talking head.
These have been the best few days of my whole life. There is no doubt about that. I hope that's true. This trip is gonna be like the good old days, just a few of us figuring it out as we go along. Having some fun and catching some sun.
This is not a vacation, Spencer.
Stop the bleedings! Go to Mexico, everyone!
We are in Mexico already.
Stop the bleedings in Mexico already, everyone!
¿Cuándo notaste por primera vez tu sangrado?
When did you first notice your bleed?
Correct. Thanks. Hey, Spencer. I think this is the longest you've ever been apart from Benny. Are you gonna miss him?
Any questions? Don't worry. He's always with me. Oh, man. I can't wait to get there. Tabasco! Caliente. Beaches. The sun. Oh. Shoot, I think I forgot to bring my bathing suit. Huh. Come to think of it, I think I forgot to bring a change of clothes.
But how? Your luggage could literally fit an entire human being.
I brought clothes for you.
And that is why you are the brains and the looks. And I'm just the... Oh, I did bring a fun bag full of hats, t-shirts, and ponchos. Ah, Slater is getting better at these. Huh?
Oh, wow, that is very inappropriate, Spencer.
How so? I'm embarking on a fun journey to meet a new culture in the hopes of imprinting some of myself onto it. It's the exact opposite of culturally inappropriate. It's perfectly culturally appropriate.
There must be some aspect of the culture you're looking forward to.
Yeah, the food, maybe. I love tacos.
Wow. Assuming that there will be tacos just because we're in Mexico. Now who's not culturally being sensitive?
This isn't a joke, Spencer. You think you could just waltz into twinning without any kind of preparation?
Oh, so I'm not prepared? I think I forgot to bring a change of clothes. Look, I have hemophilia. I've been dealing with that my whole life. I had an inhibitor. I've dealt with zombies, a mythical woodland HR creature, and ran a TV station with no experience and quite successfully. If that does not prepare me for this moment, then I just do not know what does.
This is different. This is twinning.
Yes, twinning. You keep saying it like I don't know what that... I know what twinning is, Dr. Young.
What's twinning, Spencer?
Program.
Come on, Spencer.
Where science attempts something unprecedented and they want to create the perfect thing that become twins.
A little louder,
Arnold
please.
Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito find out that they're brothers.
No,
Yes,
no,
that's exactly
not
what
again.
happens.
No, I can't.
It's the most
not
unlikely
what's
buddy
happening.
comedy.
That is a movie. We're not
Please.
here for a...
You know, when I was a kid, I would look in the mirror and pretend I had a twin. I'd say, "Hi, Spencer! Oh, you're so funny and cool, Spencer." My twin's name was also Spencer. There's nothing sad about this, Spencer. No doubt about that. Wait, is that sad? No. No, Spencer. It wasn't sad at all. That got me nervous. I miss him.
There are gonna be some cultural differences here.
A lot.
Some we can't control.
None. Can't control anything.
Like fewer resources and less access to medication.
Or less awareness for basic and necessary information for people living with a bleeding disorder. Smaller staffs.
Also, the reaction to those with bleeding disorders is different. They're often unaccepted and looked down upon in Mexico. It's important that we're as prepared as possible to set ourselves up for success, and therefore the success of their HTC.
There's a lot riding on this, Spencer. On our shoulders. We can't screw this up. There's just no room for failure. None at all. No room at all. Is it just me or is this car getting smaller?
This explains why he was so angry at me before. He was channeling his fear of failure into being enraged with me.
Or both. I can be both.
You're not gonna fail. You won't let them down. And if you do, I'm here. We'll stumble together. Just like you picked me up when I was unsure.
You were weak.
Once we get there, you're gonna know what to do.
If we ever get there.
Yeah. If we ever get there.
Thank you, Nurse Jamie. Oh.
You know, as soon as I put it all on at once, I could see it. My bad. I'm gonna leave this stuff in the car. We're here.
Close the door.
Probably shouldn't pass up an opportunity to work on some conversational Spanish. Perdóname. ¿Dónde está el HTC?
It's at the end of this floor. You go out the door, take a right, and it's all the way down the hall.
Gracias. I could swear I'm nearly fluent. That sounded like perfect English. Time for some fun! Hola. Me llamo Spencer. Y,
Hola, somos del HTC en Los Ángeles. Somos parte del programa de hermanamiento. Yo soy la enfermera Jamie y él es Dr. Young. We're here together.
How best can we help?
Genial. Ven para acá. Soy la doctora María Vaquero. Un placer en conocerlos y aliviados de tenerlos aquí. Aquí tenemos un paciente que no puede mover su rodilla derecha. Y allá tenemos un paciente que nunca había venido antes. Puede que tenga que empezar con los diagnósticos desde el principio.
Great. I'll take the knee.
how come nobody told me this was gonna be so different?
¿Dónde está el baño? Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
They lack many resources for bleeding disorders.
Oh, sorry.
I was on wrong.
They didn't fall.
All right.
I have spit on my
Are
chin.
you ready? Because we got one shot at this.
I should have peed.
-8-9-11-13, take 3A only marks.
I mean, the amount of dashes alone tell you that we shouldn't be doing this.
-8-9-11-13, -9-11-13, Baker, take 1A only mark.
It's as flat as I can make my face.